Glacier National Park is a beautiful place, but you have to watch out for moose, mountain lion, grizzly bear, and black bear. But especially watch out for crazy people. What are you doing?
I'm trying to scare hikers.
Alright, so we just landed in Spokane, Washington. We're headed to Kalispell, Montana, and on the way there's supposed to be this really cool lake. I think it's called Coeur d'Alene that we're going to stop at and check it out. Let's go. So we just got here to Glacier National Park. We have been so excited about this since we first planned this trip. This is the first national park on this trip. Some important things you need to know: if you come to Glacier National Park, they started this system to where they sell tickets to enter the park just to keep some of the traffic down. You have to go to recreation.gov. There's an app for it. You can get the tickets, and if you do not have one, they're not going to permit you in the park. We thought it was just for the Going to the Sun Road, but apparently it's to access the whole park. Luckily, we went ahead and got one ahead of time.
Alright, so we just got to Glacier National Park and we entered from the west entrance and we're at the Ag Par Visitor Center. Alright, so this is the map of Glacier National Park, and if you see Going to the Sun Road kind of cuts through between the park, and we're at the Ag Par Visitor Center. Now you can enter the park for Going to the Sun Road from the west entrance or the east entrance. So we're at Lake McDonald, and this lake is 10 miles long and 500 feet deep and was carved out by a glacier, a massive glacier.
Sun Road, and this is Lake McDonald Waterfalls, which is another beautiful scenic overlook on this road. You have a really cool waterfall, a river, trees, awesome mountains in the background. Alright, so we're going to the Sun Road. This is the end of May. Today's like May 29th, and apparently as far as you can get is Avalanche Lake Trail and Trail of the Cedars. The road's closed because they're still clearing it and plowing the snow. So in order for us to access the east end, we're going to have to drive back out through the west gate, all the way around, come into the east gate, and they said you can get as far as
Logan Pass.
Yeah, you can. Logan Pass is what's closed, but you can go a few miles in on that way. But anyway, here we go. We're gonna go down the Avalanche Lake Trail. Alright, so we're on Avalanche Lake Trail. We're in about maybe halfway, and it's really cool views on this trail. Cool stream, lots of waterfalls, and a massive mountain in the background. It's absolutely beautiful. About an hour, looks like we finally made it to the top. So see a bunch of people gathered up here, so let's go check out what it looks like. All right, so we were wrong. That was not the end of the trail or Avalanche Lake. That was a bunch of people stopped, gathered around to look at this.
So this is Avalanche Lake, and all this water is glacial ice melt. And if you look up there, you can see like those big waterfalls. It's basically the ice melt coming all the way in here.
On this trail, there's actually a toilet that is on the trail. And Radhika, do you want to tell them how that was?
It's not good, so probably use the woods.
Yeah, just go where you gotta go. So another thing that we learned coming to Montana for the first time is it's the very end of May. So today is May 29th and it was 34 degrees this morning. So the temperatures came up a little bit, but it's still pretty cold, so dress accordingly. We are about to eat some of the best lunch I think anyone could ever make.
Good food. Just told us that this restaurant, Montana Club, is really good. So we came here. So far the drinks are great. Let's see how the food is. We're starving. Alright, so we left Kalispell this morning and we wanted to go visit Flathead Lake. And so we decided to come to this town, Polson, on the south of Flathead Lake. We stopped by, got some lunch, and we got some cheese from a local cheese store, and really good coffee from a local coffee shop. Cute little town. Now we are heading to the Bison ranch.
Alright, so we just pulled up at the National Bison Range, and apparently this place where you go around and see a bunch of wildlife. They have antelope, bison, all kind of cool stuff, and there's beautiful mountains in the background.
Alright, so we're still at the National Bison Range and we haven't seen any animals yet, but it is just an absolutely gorgeous drive. Still fingers crossed, hopefully we see something. Driving by and we stopped in this town of Butte and we came to Pekin Chinese restaurant, which is the, fun fact, oldest continuously operating Chinese restaurant in the US. And this is so cool. Look at this, we have little cubicles. Cheers. my god, the food is so delicious. So we got some sweet and sour chicken, which is absolutely good. But this thing, the Pekin special fried rice, is definitely a must try if you're coming here.